Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to our TGIF Talks, episode 79. 79. I'm your host, Dr. Sheep, joined by my co-host, Anonymous Phil.
Hi.
Let's roll the intro. There we go.
Wouldn't you like to get away?
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
And they're always glad you came.
These podcasts are broken down into parts. 4 parts. First we have how our weeks have been, followed by the news, followed by your comments. There actually are lots of comments this week. And then followed by a random 4th topic that we forgot to discuss. Anyways, so why were you late today? We're gonna talk about your week. Why were you?
Yeah.
So what happened at work?
There's this. What are the words? There was just hell to do.
Ah.
Oh, what was the other S word up there?
Shame?
It's 4 letters.
Seldom?
I mean, it starts and ends with the same 2 letters as slut.
Yeah. Are we on the...
I want that word up there.
Are we on the range? Like the home on the range? So seldom is used as a discouraging word?
What?
Oh my god. So you know... Home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, seldom is heard as a discouraging word.
Yeah?
You know what seldom means?
No, I cannot give a dictionary definition of seldom.
Rare.
Can you? Rare?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty
That
much.
sounds like a synonym.
Rare or uncommon.
Uncommon. Why do you bring that up?
Oh, because, like, you were talking about the other S word. I'm like, well, we live on the range, kind of. We're out in the prairie. So
Okay.
seldom. Is that the other word you're looking for?
No. I literally said it's
I
4
made it-
letters, starts with an S,
Well, I said
as in slut.
Well, I said seldom before you said before you said 4 letters.
Well, it's 4 letters. Anyways. No. And you know which word I want up there?
Yeah, I know exactly what word you want up there. I'm not gonna let you. I will literally put the F word up there before I let you.
Wait, why?
I don't know, just to torture you.
Why? That word is just, I had a...
They'll be up there eventually as I start to care less and less as views don't climb.
Because, I've gone into stores before, and, random employees, I've just used the word in a sentence.
They're not supposed to.
But they do.
I know they do. They're not supposed to, though.
So how's your day? We just got lots and lots of blank to do.
Work. Just say work.
No, they didn't say work.
Labor.
They didn't say labor.
Ah.
They said the S word.
Well,
And I just kind of nodded it off. I was like, yeah,
Was it a busy
I can relate. What?
Was it a busy weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was...
We are $50,000 away from hitting $1 million in sales this week.
This week?
This week.
Oh my god.
They want us to hit $1 million in sales this
I don't
week.
think they'll do it.
We are $50,000 away. Well, that was their goal. I don't think we're going to,
That's crazy. Menards is even... No, Menards. Not in a week. Sometimes in a week we'll hit $1 million, but...
In 1 week? Well, probably like Christmas week, right? Or
No.
what?
Just random weeks in the summer.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause
when
it'd
home
be
building.
that freaking busy. Yes.
Yeah,
But that requires, building materials to sell, $300,000 worth of crap.
yeah. No, but this is just some random week, and they were like $50,000 away from hitting $1 million in sales.
That's crazy. What pissed me off? Oh my god. So I drive past we're talking about.
Wait, so we're done talking about me now?
All right, we're talking about busy because this stupid football game that came to town screwed me over.
How?
Did you notice gas prices all went up 10 cents?
No, I haven't noticed. It was $2.99 for the longest time.
Yep, it's now $3.09.
Is it really?
Yes. I drove So Friday I'm on my home from work. On my way from work.
Is it still at 309? Or is it going back down?
No. This
Oh,
was
they're gonna-
yesterday.
Well, I'm kind of curious if they're going to drop it, on
No.
Monday. No.
They will keep it at 309 until like. I don't get why it's so high. So now gas prices must be Gas prices must be going up, and ethanol prices must be going down.
Chicken prices are going up
Why?
because there's a shortage in labor, there's a shortage in chickens, and there's a shortage in truck drivers.
Of course, shortage of everything.
There was, for the longest time, you could get
I was
a
saying,
big.
no wonder my chicken cost me $24.
Yeah, for the longest time, you could get a big bag of breaded chicken at Hy-Vee for $18.99. Now its sale price, ad price, is $22.99.
How many pounds is that?
10, I think.
I need to buy that. Because those chicken strips I buy, those are like 6 something. They're like 2.5 pounds.
I mean,
Well,
no, it's not 10 pounds. We do have, because I'm trying to, because I do know something that is 10 pounds, and it does not weigh 10 pounds.
Well, okay.
It might be more like 5.
So like my unbread stuff is 10 pounds. Okay, that's not a good deal, period. So like my unbread stuff is 10 pounds. That cost me $20 back in the day. Now it costs $24.
Because, I mean, it's in a big bag,
Yeah.
but, and I mean, it's filled. There's not a lot of air in it. But I'm just trying to remember, like, just how much it felt like in terms of weight. I don't know. You'll have to go there and see.
Well,
It's at the bottom shelf below the Tyson.
anyways, I drive past this gas station that's $2.95, and I'm pretty sure they're still going to be $2.95 this week. And I'm
Where do
like,
you find $2.95 at?
it's a random gas station on 70th Street. I don't know why, but it is. Anyways,
On 70th.
yeah.
Where? On
I don't
70th and
know.
what? Oh, you don't know?
I don't know. It's past. I don't know where it is.
Because everywhere else is like $2.99.
Nope. This is $2.95, and I'm like, okay. Well, in Val, it was $2.95 where my grandma lives. It was $2.95 last time I got gas there. So I'm like, okay. Well, instead of getting gas Friday, I'll just get it Saturday after I mow. $3.05, and I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to do that. And I'm like, well, it's still $2.99 in at these gas stations.
Where?
Right out my apartment.
Oh.
Or I thought they were. I
Well, yeah,
get there,
I
they're
guess-
$3.09, and I'm like, and the thing is, my gas light is on. Now, granted, I could have actually made it to that other gas station because
You still had enough
my
gas?
meter does not work. I had like 4 gallons.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm like, okay. I still had like 2, maybe 3 or 4. I don't remember. It was a much larger number than I was expecting to have in my tank, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? I could have.
Yeah.
So I paid for $3.09 gas when I could have had $2.95. I could have had $3.05, but I thought no, but I got screwed. I spent $65 on gas. I was pissed. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's not even 1 day's worth of work. That's more than a day's worth of work. I have to work 2 days to make that.
Wait.
Pisses me off.
65? You don't make $65 in a day? Yeah, you do.
Oh, I do. Never mind.
Easily.
I
I
make like $40 more than that.
Yeah. See,
I make about 500.
that's more than
extra.
65.
I make about $540 a week before tax. No,
After tax?
well, whatever 16 times 40
Times it by 0.8.
0.215. No,
215? Oh, is that your rate?
0.21. Yeah, I calculated it one day.
21%?
Yeah, about 21%, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I calculated because I was looking at I was like trying to figure out if I was going to be able to afford to live in this apartment, which I can, barely.
Really?
Well, no, I can do it comfortably, and I can pay my bills comfortably, kind of. I'm scared to see if this gas bill isn't an average this winter. I will not be. I will be asking for spare change. Oh my God, $40 for 12 kilowatt hours of gas. That is just, that pisses me off. How high that is.
12 kilowatts?
12 kilowatts. That's nothing. I could hook a propane tank up to it right now and it'd be cheaper.
Are you sure it didn't also include like the self-starter fee and all that?
That was last time.
Oh.
This time it was $40 just for gas. Luckily, it only cost me $28 because I had a credit in my account because I paid $10 over last time.
Mm-hmm.
But it was $38. And I'm like, are you joking right now? I'm gonna, if it's $40 next time, I'm calling them. Because I'm like, I am not, what is going on here?
Yeah.
If it's still 12 kilowatt hours, I'm calling them. Because I'm like, I'm not paying $40 for what is essentially a warm shower and hot water. That's all I'm paying for right now. In the winter, okay, yeah, I'll be willing to pay $40 because, well, I don't want my pipes to freeze and I don't want to die.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm not, no. That's, oh my God. 12 kilowatt hours. 12? I called, like, my roommates, they're like, we spend like $12 and get hundreds of and get like 100 kilowatts.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm
Mine's not even that bad.
I know! No one's is! I don't know why this apartment's rate is so damn high. What's your electricity bill?
I should take a picture and send it to you. $40? 20? I forget.
Oh, okay, but you're splitting it. If
We
it's
split
40,
it.
okay, that makes more
I
sense.
think it's 40 total because we split it. And I think my share was 20.
What? I know how much mine is?
What?
70!
Bud?
I don't know, kilowatts, but whatever the case, all the utilities that come here are just outrageously expensive. Now, granted, compared to where you and my roommates live, I live in a bit nicer part of town, so maybe that's why.
Yeah. Could
But well, you also don't run a dishwasher. You also don't run a dryer.
Yeah, we have a dryer. Well, I don't know how that works because there's a washer and dryer that in the facility, and so I wonder if that's split between 4 people, between the 4 units.
No, that's.
They cover
Do you
the
pay
landlord.
for it?
What?
Do you pay for it?
Oh yeah. We pay quarters.
Yeah, you don't pay for it then.
Oh.
If you're paying quarters to use it, you're not paying for it on your electricity
Oh.
bill. That's the point of the quarters.
Yeah, that's why I go home.
Yeah.
I when it gets colder out in the winter, I'm gonna pay for it just so I don't have to drive home.
Yeah.
And because I was like, I'm just gonna save my money now, just do laundry at home, and get like a free lunch along the way, you know.
Yeah.
But I figured,
You know your mom.
yeah. Mom always has free food.
Well,
in the
if you
fridge.
wait 3 hours, there's food, especially for dinner.
Oh yeah, I can wait 3 hours and get dinner too. No, I meant there's always food in the fridge for lunch.
Oh yeah.
Because I go at lunchtime to wash my clothes.
Yeah. But if you want to go there for dinner, you show up at 6 thinking dinner's ready, and then she's like, "Oh, be 3 more hours." It's like, come again.
Come again.
Come
Come
again.
again.
9 o'clock. I need to be in bed by 10. What the hell is this?
You do.
Yes.
You do.
I
I'm
don't need
okay
to
going
be
to
in
bed,
bed.
and but I go to bed at like midnight.
Well, lucky you, because if I go to bed at midnight, I wake up at 6:30 next morning. I want to die.
Yeah.
Actually, Friday was terrible because I went to bed like 11:30, and then my brain was like, "Hey, it's 6 o'clock. Get up." And I'm like, "No, I want an extra half hour of sleep."
Yeah.
I
But
was wanting to die.
Because it's $1 to wash and then 75 cents to dry. And
Yeah.
you know that adds up.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I
That
only do
adds
lunch
up.
like once a week.
And I mean, so do I. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll just wait until wintertime when it's too cold and I just don't want to carry my clothes through the snow.
Well, at this point, it might be better to do quarter stuff because looking at my electricity bill, I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
I'm really curious, but I don't know how many kilowatts I use. Maybe I just use a lot more kilowatts. I don't know why, but maybe I do.
Yeah. I mean, because
But again, I think it's also just different parts of town.
I'll have to ask because my roommate has all the actual numbers. Because he takes a picture or whatever, or sends me like the amount or whatever. You know, I just give him my half or whatever. But I don't see all the fine print of, you know, what the actual. I did see for the first month, because the first month he left all the mail on the table. It was like this here if you want to look through this. But
Oh,
but then all the other months he has it set up on auto pay.
I don't.
And that way, because he said he's put it all on auto pay so he doesn't forget. Well, when he did that, I don't think it sends him mail anymore. Telling him what the bill is.
Well,
he can look it up going into like the service online, but it doesn't send him like a bill, like a paper version.
I don't have auto pay. I do have it set up on everything.
Mhm.
I don't use it
Yeah.
because I'm scared.
What do you mean?
Because like it's such a large number. It's not like a few bucks. No, these are massive. We're talking hundreds of dollars every single time.
Wait for your rent, or what?
Like paying utilities, they're almost $100 each every time. You know, internet's 70, electricity is 70.
Holy moly! Oh well, I guess you have high speed internet.
It's Allo. That was literally their basic set.
I pay.
And I didn't want to pay for installation for Spectrum. That's also kind of
my,
crap.
my
anyway.
half. I guess so. I'll multiply it by 2.
You spend about $20 on your internet.
$140. So my share of utilities is $70.
Yeah.
Cause we have renter's insurance, Wi-Fi.
That's a part of my rent.
What?
That's $15 added to my rent.
Oh, well,
renter's
we had
insurance.
to buy renter's insurance on top of our rent, but it's only like
I mean, I did.
It's only like $10.
I mean, I did as well. It's
Yeah.
$40 per month plus the 15. So instead of it being $880,
Yeah.
it's less than $800 for rent.
Mm-hmm.
But once you add the $40, the water, and the $15, I mean, I guess it's over the 8. But what the point is that electricity is 70, gas is 40, internet electricity is 70. None of that is a small number, and I need to keep track of those very large numbers and when they're being pulled out of my account.
Yeah, cause I too have gas, electricity. No, I don't have water.
No, water is in my rent.
Yeah, water.
It's a
No,
flat
and then
rate.
renter's
Oh,
insurance.
I guess the refuge services are also
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Well, the refuge services are also in there. And the whole thing was I didn't want to pay for Spectrum to come out and install, and I know how Spectrum internet is, and I'm like, I do not want Spectrum internet.
We have Windstream, I think.
Oh.
We literally got the cheap. He literally got the cheapest thing.
Oh.
He said, I mean, I don't use a whole lot of Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
He said, I'm just gonna get the cheapest thing they have. Is that cool with you? I was like, yeah, I don't really need high-speed internet or whatever. I mean, we have 20 megabytes a second, and I've never had an issue.
Well, see, the problem wasn't like slowdown issues at the house. It was just it not working. It would just not work some days, and you're just like, cool.
Really?
And Spectrum could not figure out what the problem was. I don't know if they ever fixed it. I think it was just there were too many devices on the thing. But simply put, we would just lose internet for minutes at a time. It would just stop working.
Really?
And it would slow down. I think it was because we were overloading it, but I don't know. It was really irritating. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that.
So you got Allo?
Plus, it was already installed. All I have to do is plug the damn thing in and call.
Allo? Or
Yeah. I'm like, the router was sitting there in my closet.
What is your speed?
500 megabits per second.
Oh yeah, I think.
Up and down. Up and down.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Up.
Uh,
Anyways, so let's
yeah.
while you do that, let me talk about the setup behind me for when I was supposed to make a video today.
Oh yeah, you haven't done a video on this? Holy moly! You got more than 500.
Nope, it's slowing down. See?
Oh, that would jump up to like 800.
Yeah. See, it's
Oh, there
it's
you go.
coming back down to earth.
What the heck? Yeah, mine goes up to like here.
Yeah. Yeah, and look at my up.
500.
Yeah, I told you it's 5 up, 5 down. YouTube videos take seconds to upload. Podcast seconds to upload. We're talking 2 hours worth of footage.
Why do you need so fast though?
That's their basic.
That's the lowest they have?
I don't know, but they were.
You didn't get... They had nothing cheaper?
That was their standard package. I didn't know if there was a cheaper package. I didn't really care.
What? You didn't... Well, I mean, when you're paying for it, you didn't care?
Also, I mean, but the thing about this is, though, there's no issues ever. I haven't had any issues. The only issues I'm having currently, I don't think it's the Wi-Fi. I think it's just Voodoo. When I'm watching Seinfeld, it cuts out every now and then. But otherwise, I have no issues.
Yeah.
I have Wi-Fi in the parking lot, which is irritating sometimes. But if I'm...
Why is it? Oh, because your phone connects it. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Well, how? I get Wi-Fi in my parking lot.
Yeah, but you're on this first floor.
I mean, we're halfway underground, kind of.
Yeah, but trust me, we're a lot further
Anyways,
away.
it's so annoying because it's not fat. It's like the lowest thing. It's like my phone's connected to it. It's like, hey, we're connected to Wi-Fi, but it's too slow to do anything like Google Maps. So like if I want to search for a destination, it'll just spin and spin and spin. And so I have to turn off Wi-Fi so I can use data so it'll load up my destination.
So anyways, let's talk about the teleprompter today. So
we'll skip the rest of my day.
Well, how else was the rest of your day?
I mean, I could go on and on.
Normally, you have nothing to say. Now you have all kinds of things to say.
Oh, I mean, talking about my week is boring. Talk about this specific day. Oh, there was...
What happened?
Oh, well, let's start the day off at 8 a.m.
Okay, exciting things, not just...
No. Something exciting did happen at like 8:30 a.m.
Oh, what was that?
I started my shift at 8. Someone came in and stole about $200 worth of meat.
How did they do that?
They walked out the door with it.
How do you walk out the door with $200 worth of meat?
They just didn't pay for it. So what they did was they had it in their car. So they came by, to the meat counter, My manager's over there, cutting meat or whatever. And, they ordered 6 8-ounce mignons. And they didn't want the ones in the counter because they're brown. And so, my manager goes...
Aged.
And yeah. Well, I mean, it was like 2 days old, maybe.
Okay, so I want a deal on that.
What?
I want a deal on that then.
No.
The brown. Why not?
No, the brown means nothing. Color does not indicate freshness.
Well, it's been on there for 2 days.
I said 2 days. It's probably not even.
Okay.
All that happens, the brown just means that it's been oxygenated.
I'm just
you
giving
can literally
crap.
you can literally have it sit out for like an hour and it'll turn brown.
This thief could have gotten a deal.
And you can not only that, it can unturn brown too if you take away the air too.
Anyways.
Anywho,
so
we go in the back to get her some fresh ones. Oh, by the way, I don't. She's wearing all sweats and stuff. I don't know that matters, because just so you know her attire. I mean, she didn't look like someone that's walking with millions of dollars. She just kind of looked like a basic person. She looked like someone who rolled out of bed at 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's go buy groceries.
$50 worth of filet mignon.
I'm not done.
Oh no!
That wasn't $50. That was $137.
Oh, so that's a third of which. That's okay.
She bought 6 8-ounce mignons, which was $137.
It's $137. So that's okay. That's a third of what she stole.
Yeah, and then she also bought 3 cowboy ribeyes. Do you know what a cowboy ribeye is? It's like basically a ribeye, but a very thick cut with the bone in it.
Why? Why not just get fillets?
What?
Why not just get all fillets?
She wanted a ribeye.
She wants diversity in the things she steals, I guess.
Well, some people actually I've heard people that think ribeyes are better than mignons.
I mean, they have more flavor, but
yeah, literally mignons have no fat. It's the part of the cow that the muscle is not used, which is why it's so tender, because there's no muscle fibers that are being worked. Whereas the ribeye is basically it has all that fatty, juicy stuff that then when you go to cook it, it gives it some flavor, and it's also very tender. Anywho, I'm getting off topic. Those cowboy ribeyes, she got 3 of them, were $90.
Okay.
So there's $200 right there.
Yeah. What was the last $100 of meat?
I said 200.
Oh, okay.
But no,
So
she,
she got like 2 meals.
she did also. Oh wait, no. I think she did also get 4. I think 4 New York strips,
Those were the cheap part of this.
and then I think she also got some other stuff in the multi-deck. Over in the multi-deck.
They are just the big.
Over in the multi-deck, we have like roasts and other like cuts of meat that get sent to us prepackaged. I think she got something over there too. But
she just walked out.
no, I'm not done. So she had a full cart too. Like she had a lot of stuff. Like she had a big cart, like someone that has like a family of 5 or something.
Well, when you buy 3 steaks.
Yeah, well,
I mean, if you're single.
it wasn't like, I'm not saying like she just came in, bought meat, and left. No, she had a full cart. She continued shopping, and then like 20 minutes later, we see, from where we are, we could see her start to head over to the registers. And so we called the upfront manager to let him know, hey, watch this person. They have a lot of stuff, very valuable stuff. We want our money, And so he's like, yeah, of course. And I have no idea what was going on in his mind, but she went to the self-checkout. Well, it should have been the first red flag. Like, you need to stand there and watch her. She went to the self-checkout, started ringing her stuff up, and then she asked him for, like, more bags. So he left to get more bags. And
He
then
didn't say, hey, you, college girl, stand here.
yeah. So he left to get more bags, and then I'm assuming she was like, all right, print receipt, and left. Because, do you know how she got her receipt? Because we can go back and print out the last receipt. Because my manager ran up there as soon as he saw, he wanted to like kind of watch from a distance. As soon as he saw that receipt, he went to print out the last receipt. Her receipt was about this big.
Oh, dear God.
$20. $20 is all she paid. So while the upfront manager left to get her more bags, she probably clicked print receipt and then just left. Straight out the door with the receipt.
Oh, put that back down. That was my Wi-Fi password on the other side of there. No big deal. Don't worry about it. It's solo res. Even if you do, I can still cut it. Either way, I'll just put a big smiley face over you.
Yeah. Anyways, so
So I was just like watching him, like,
so
please put that down.
so she has a receipt about that big, and it's, well, I guess the viewers won't even be able to see it. Can I show them this?
Yeah, use the map.
It is about this big. Okay, $20 was all she paid.
Yep. Yeah.
And then I don't know what she did, if she just kind of just threw stuff in her car or
Times are
what.
tough.
But just walked out the door with her cart of groceries.
That's like when you paying for your PS5 by saying it's 5 pounds of oranges.
Yeah.
Hey, I paid. I picked the most expensive fruit.
Yeah.
Still only cost me $10. But I paid.
Yeah.
Was that the only thing exciting?
That was the main eventful thing.
Ah.
And then the
Thievery
rest
is
was
the most
just
exciting.
a lot of other, just like, it just got off and on busy.
Yeah, that was the worst.
I didn't get to take my break till like 1:30.
Yeah, I know. When you text me and answer my text,
That's
when I know you're at lunch.
That's when I was on lunch, yeah.
Well, anyways.
Well, yeah, because see, that's when I was texting you yesterday about the whole presentation with the James Webb.
Yeah, I was at lunch too at that time.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
But you didn't have enough time to look at Peyton's snap. Oh, you didn't have enough time to look at Kyle's snap.
Well, that was before lunch.
Oh, and you just clicked out of it?
Yeah. Well, I opened it, saw James Webb, and went.
I thought maybe it would have intrigued you, like James Webb what?
I didn't. I was just like, okay.
Because
James
literally
Webb.
the next word was presentation.
I literally read James Webb
Nope.
launch excitement, and I was like, okay.
But then, like, the next line was like presentation, and then it was like the auditorium or whatever.
Even
union.
then, it's still like.
Or there was a Zoom link.
Even then, it's.
Which is why I was like, oh yeah, let's have a watch party. We don't have to go there. We just watch it on Zoom, and then you're like,
we just watched the NASA launch.
no, but I did. But I'm saying, Yes, we can watch the NASA launch.
Or we can watch Everyday Astronaut. His streams are always good.
Yeah, of course you can watch the launch. I'm saying this is a presentation about why this is so monumentous.
But I've watched like probably.
But you don't
20
care, and I get
I
that.
have watched 20 to 30 videos.
I didn't know
worth
you
of
didn't
James
care.
Webb.
I
So-
didn't know you didn't care.
Well, anyways, so. Oh my god, this is teleprompter. I went to plug it in.
Mm-hmm.
I plugged it in to my splitter over there, okay? My monitor flashes, and then I'm zoomed in, and this is no longer the primary monitor. It is a secondary monitor because all my icons got shifted over onto this monitor.
What?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, what the So I'm like unplugging it, trying to. Nothing I did would stop it from doing it. Every time you turned it on, it just. And then once you unplugged it, that doesn't fix it. You have to hard reset it with it unplugged.
Wait.
I had to turn off the computer like 5 times
Yeah.
so it would go back to the original settings because there's nothing in the settings to. It's the same. What pisses me off? It's the same resolution. It's 1080p, 1080p, 1080p. They're all 1080p. The TV out there is 1080p.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, though, when you plug it into the splitter, it just.
The resolution's like 720.
I don't know what happens. It just zooms. Like, everything gets bigger. My icons all move over here because this becomes my secondary monitor instead of my first monitor.
When you plugged in that.
Yeah, I do not. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That thing shouldn't even be communicating with the computer, but somehow it is. It should just be taking in HDMI signal and spitting it out in 4 different channels. But maybe it's just the 3rd channel. I don't know. I didn't want to reset my computer for the 6th time to figure it out.
So what'd you do?
I ordered a display port to HDMI adapter. I'm just going to plug it straight into my graphics card and just use it as a 3rd display because I am not going through that again. Because if I plug it into there, it can screw with settings all at once because these are going to stay as they are because it won't interfere with these.
You're gonna plug it straight into the graphics card?
Yes. So now I have a 4-way splitter for nothing. I bought that months ago specifically for that, thinking because I had a double splitter already. I didn't need
you're
it.
already using what, 2 or 3 ports, right?
I'm using 2. One is an input and 2 are outputs.
Oh, okay.
I didn't need it because I have a double.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't need. Well, now I have it. At some point, I might put a TV here. Like if I ever upgrade that TV.
Oh yeah, and then the same.
Well, no. I'm gonna put the old TV out there in here, and use it as like for if I'm ever streaming like Mario Kart or something.
Mm-hmm. And then so then you're gonna buy a new TV
Yeah,
because they're just like stupid cheap.
pretty much. But that's 2022, and God knows if I'll still be here. Like it'll be sometime in 2022. So
Yeah.
judging by how spending patterns and prices and yeah. With stupid tires I have to buy, which I'll have to pay my dad back, but that's okay. That's at least it'll only cost me.
Oh, I thought he was paying. I thought he was helping you with that price.
No,
you had to pay him back that.
He didn't say it, but I told him I would.
Oh, so you.
Well, I'm not gonna leave the man hanging on $500.
I thought he was gonna help you out, help a kid out.
No, he already pays my he already pays $1,000 in my insurance.
Oh,
For my car insurance. And pays for my cell phone bill, which has been stupidly high recently. Which is funny. If we account...
Do you still have the highest bill?
If we account for the... You mean the lowest?
Or the lowest?
If you don't account for the data usage, I have the lowest cell phone bill at $36.
And with the data use?
Well, let's just say...
You're number one.
Oh, yeah.
You're number one.
But... I don't even understand how he went over 3 gigs this month, because the last 2 weeks I don't understand, but like the last gig it just I'm like what it just I don't understand, but This month though, I have the Wi-Fi at the bank. I have Wi-Fi here. We should be good. If it goes over, Verizon's getting a phone call because I'm gonna be like, listen, I don't use data. I'm driving.
Unless you're.
So if the rates at which Google Maps takes up data now,
Do you use Google Maps every time you go to work?
no.
Oh.
But like, if something changed where like there's a data rate change between and those.
Wait, so when you pay this month, aren't you paying for September? Like, isn't it always a month behind?
No, you pay for the month you just used because that's how they get you to pay for the extra gigs.
Wait,
that you use.
so it's October, so you just paid for September.
Well, I haven't paid anything. You didn't ask for it. I'll just pay him back.
Well, no, I'm just saying September is when we went on a trip out west.
Right. That we.
Oh, we're using my phone.
We were.
Oh, never mind then.
But it doesn't matter. I was still working at the co-op too.
Oh, that's true. Well, I was thinking because we were using my phone. I thought maybe we were using your phone at one point, but because Google Maps.
And I don't understand how I use it.
Just get unlimited data, or is that too much?
Well, with the amount of data I've been overusing, yeah, unlimited data would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, I'm the only person that uses that data. I don't know how my brother doesn't use data. He literally plays Pokemon Go constantly,
Really?
without data, with data. So I don't understand how he doesn't burn through data. But me looking at Instagram, that burns it like crazy. Not even looking at videos. The irritating part is news articles. They play video ads. And there's no settings. You can't change that because every site's different. So you can't, unless you have an ad blocker on, there's nothing you can get around it. So you just have, essentially, a high-resolution video playing constantly. Because the ad just runs over and over and over and over and over while you're reading the article. There's nothing you can do. And that's how the data...
On the mobile version?
Yeah. They just run.
Wait, mobile versions have ads?
Yes.
Oh.
And the data limit just... You have no idea why, because I'm just reading a news article. It's the stupid ads. Because a news article should only be a few kilobytes of information.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the ads. So if anything, I should be giving a middle finger to freaking to ad companies, because stop having I don't even look at your ads anyways. Your video ads mean nothing. They just piss me off, and I don't want to buy your product.
But they need some way to pay for the media. Like, how do you pay the reporters?
I will literally pay $1 per month if it means I never have to look at another goddamn ad ever again. But no, that doesn't mean anything. You can pay dollars per month just so you can look at more articles on, like, the New York Times and stuff. I'm like, but I still have to look at ads? Just charge a higher rate, damn it. I don't want to look at the ads.
Yeah.
Because they just slow things down.
It would make life a lot easier.
Or just ship me the stupid newspaper. If that's... And then at least I can use them for... Then at least I can burn them and use them for heat.
Oh, yeah. Because come wintertime, you're going to need it.
Yeah! The freaking warm
Except you don't have a fireplace like mine that you can throw stuff in.
Well, I mean, if I broke the glass, I could. Anyways,
Yeah, we have an actual a wood-burning fireplace. I don't know how they trust us with that, but they do. We haven't used it yet.
News segment time. The news. So, NASA's asteroid spacecraft Lucy launches this week on an ambitious 12-year journey. I have no idea what it's about. I have no idea. I've never even heard of Lucy. See, look at these stupid ads. Just
best way to wipe out up to $10,000 of debt.
Vulgar, racy,
yeah, it's vulgar.
Misleading. Thank you. But still there. What the frick, Google? I asked. Look, I should open the video over here.
Hit close.
Look at this. I asked for it to not be there, and it's still there. What is this?
Oh yeah, hit that X. Wait, let me see this.
So, I didn't. What the?
No. We'll try not to show you this content.
But it's still, I want it gone. I want the ads gone. Oh my god. Lucy's spacecraft is a targeting
Well,
launch
your
for
next
the
best
opens.
bet is to copy paste and put it on a Word doc.
Yeah. After blast off, the spacecraft will make a 12-year journey to the outer solar system where it will visit half a dozen ancient Trojan asteroids that orbit in the same path as planet Jupiter. Holy crap. This ambitious mission will include a number of firsts. Lucy will be the first spacecraft to visit asteroids in this region, be the first to make a flyby of Earth from outer space, the solar system. Moreover, the mission will add fresh data as scientists seek to learn about the universe. So is it going to bring samples back or no? No other space mission in history has been launched as many different destinations in independent orbits of our sun, blah, 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 blah. Shows the first time the diversity of the primordial bodies that orbit the planets. This is named after a famous. Yep, I figured it was. I didn't think they named anything after the Peanuts anymore. NASA
Yeah.
from the Lucy skeleton. Yep, these asteroids are really. Lucy's dozen-year project will take it to at least 8 different asteroids, with 3 revisits to Earth, 2 before heading out to the solar system, and 1 after to pick up and speed through gravity assist. And 1 after. Okay, why is it going to... Okay, but it's coming back after, but what's it going to do? World will be located in the main belt of asteroids between Mars and Jupiter, where the other 7 are Trojans. Okay, yep. Mission will target a range of different kinds of asteroid bodies, C-type. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna learn about these asteroids, and we're gonna learn how to blow them up. Fun.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that will come in the data. It's not why we're looking at them, but it will help us.
Yeah, we
figure out how
gotta
to blow
prevent
them up.
Apophis.
The
2037 asteroid.
I read Neil deGrasse Tyson's like Apophis after closer examination is not gonna hit Earth.
Well, it's not?
No.
They already know?
Yeah. Even if it was, we would have launched something by now to stop it. Just like
Could
they've
I
got
do-
ideas and methods, and
could I know-
literally
2029 is when it passes between Earth and its geostationary orbit satellites. It's going to be between geostationary orbit satellites and the Earth. And apparently there's this keyhole region where if it passes through this region, I thought it was uncertain. Maybe they narrowed it down. But I thought it was uncertain. But if it passes through this region, it will come back, circle around, and hit the Earth 7 years later in 2036.
how big is it?
I don't remember how big, but it's enough to cause... Oh, yeah. Neil deGrasse Tyson did talk about it. I think
in his book that I'm reading, he mentions.
If it hit the Pacific Ocean, I think pretty much LA would be gone. All the major cities against the coast would be gone.
Oh, okay, no big deal. This isn't like end of the world. This is just gonna kill millions of people.
However you wanted to find into the...
As long as it doesn't hit smack
Lots of
dab in
people could die.
I mean, as long as
Well,
it
I
doesn't...
guess not everyone died, not into the world.
I mean, as long as it doesn't hit smack dab in the middle of the continental United States, I will be fine.
Oh, right. Or the minimum amount of people live.
It's where we live. You realize if scientists come on and say there's an asteroid headed towards Nebraska,
Oh, well.
You will not be able to get onto the interstate. You will not be able to take a flight. You will be stuck here and you will die.
There are multiple interstate. Oh, well, I guess I won't be able to leave.
No. There will be no
Why,
way.
I can't back road?
You won't have enough time. They're going to give you probably a day's warning with that kind of accuracy.
No. Well, I mean,
And you would have to get to
if
the
they
coast.
know it hits the Earth, I'm sure they know when or it's going to hit.
You would think.
Because they know how many times the Earth's going to rotate and revolve, and so they can predict how much of a rotation it will make when it hits impact.
Okay, is it like a city killer or a continent killer?
I don't recall.
I mean, I guess if it hits in the Pacific, it's probably just a city killer, honestly.
I don't recall.
If it's just a city killer, I'm not really too concerned.
All I know is
I can get far enough
it
away.
could do billions of dollars of damage depending where it hits.
Well, yeah, not my problem. There's a good chance it'll hit the Pacific Ocean.
Because
So
it could
not
also
not my problem.
It could also, just hit smack dab in the middle of just, like Wyoming or something where
That's still a little close for comfort.
almost no one lives
If it
because
can wipe out all
the
of LA.
average what is it? Area population density is like 4 miles or something, You're good.
Again, still too close for comfort in Wyoming. Yeah, here's the thing though. The probability.
But you said that it's not going to happen?
I thought Neil deGrasse Tyson's book said there's no asteroids coming to hit Earth anytime soon. So.
Oh.
How do you even spell Apophis?
Phis. Just no OPH. No. You were right.
Well, you didn't tell me.
Well, you had the letters already. Yeah.
Oh, it's IS. Apophis.
Office.
NASA.gov. Yep, here it is. From asteroid Apophis for 100+ years.
We didn't even read it.
What, do I need to? Look at this. Look at this. Freaking March 20. Okay.
Also,
Anyways,
they have it updated.
has a pro-side risk impact of 2068. But now radar observers have ruled that out. So, yeah, it went from 2029 to 2037 to 2068 to, we don't really even care anymore.
Wait. Where's 2037?
Well, no, that's what you were saying.
Well, yeah, but they didn't even mention 2037.
That's because NASA doesn't care anymore. Yeah, but look, yeah, you're all right. It's gonna get really close. I wonder if it'll be able to snag one of the satellites. I mean, unlikely, but to acquire incredibly precise information as distance accuracy about. Oh yeah, here we go. This depicts the orbital trajectory of Apophis as it zooms safely past Earth on April 13th, 2029. Deflect the trajectory at a 1,000 foot wide near Earth object comes. Oh. So yeah, it's a city.
City?
That's a city killer.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe like maybe a county killer, but it's not a
continent killer?
No.
A continent killer would be Miles
end of the world, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, 6 miles ended the dinosaurs, allegedly.
Yeah, so a mile would probably be the end of the world. Pretty damn close. I mean, it depends what it's made of. If it's, made of metal, high and dense, yeah, end of the world. If it's made of, like, sand and water,
Yeah.
Yes, but Apophis will not be hitting the Earth. So, we're all good. So, Lucy will also build in numerous recent missions, including the asteroids science expert that is currently headed back with a sample from Earth. Yep. So it's not collecting samples. That's a little disappointing. It's just going to observe. I mean, still a cool mission. That's a lot of stops. Wow. But yeah, that'll be cool. That launches this week. Damn, this isn't like the new Venus missions they're planning. This is like, this is gonna be next week. I mean, 12 years though, so 2030 freaking 3 before we ever, I mean, we'll get results before then, but like it's 12 years is a long time. I mean, I remember was it New Horizons was the 12-year mission, wasn't it?
For what?
The one that went to Pluto and got the pictures?
I don't know.
Because I remember it launched in 2000. Yeah, it was a 12-year mission. Because I remember reading a book. It was talking about there would be a probe sent to Pluto in 2006. Because these books were printed in like 2003, 2004.
Mm-hmm.
And I was always like, okay, that's cool. And they always talked about, it's like, it's going to be 2018. And then it happened. And I'm like, oh my God. I've known about this since I was a kid. Man, I mean, you kind of forget about it, after I stopped reading the books when I was like 7 or 8, you kind of forget about it, and then years later, here it is, you're getting the photos, you're like, oh, that'll be like this.
Oh.
12 years from now, oh, I forgot Lucy was a thing. Anyways, but this isn't.
Wait, 12 years to get the photos?
No, to finish its mission. We'll get photos and stuff before then.
I was like, I didn't think it'd take 12 years for light to... There's no way they're 12 light years from Earth.
That's not what I'm... Anyways, well, it's gonna get there. It's gonna take. It's gonna go to Jupiter. Anyways.
Yeah, but Jupiter's like in 1 hour light.
Yeah, but it's gonna get to like 8 different asteroids, and it's gonna swing past Earth a few times.
No, but I'm saying you'll see within the first day after the picture was taken.
Well, yeah, I was like the New Horizons. It took 12 years to get there, and then it sent the pictures. So it took us 12 years to get the photos. This will be photos over 12 years. But they're not going to be anything special. Look, it's a rock.
That is true.
Oh, look.
It does take like 12 years to get to Pluto.
Oh, but these won't be anything special. It'll be like, hey, look, a rock.
Yeah, that's why we went out west. The first time.
First time. Second time, we got to see giant balls of gas.
No, it just seems pretty late.
Anyways, Lucky Star. Okay, well, all right. I don't know if this is even real. Look at these video ads. Anyways, I don't think this is...
Well, you're
real.
on the Daily Mail.
Yeah.
Daily Mail is filled with ads.
Well, we're going to find out this is...
My old computer, I couldn't even load Daily Mail. Because when you scroll... Look at your scroll bar. That is how many ads are on there. You see that scroll bar?
Oh, yeah, the article. This is the article.
Yeah. No, I think there's a little bit more after this.
What? This is not true. This is not a meteorite. No way. This is the meteorite.
That could have came from space.
Maybe, but it... I just...
You didn't
Shouldn't
read
that,
it.
like, obliterate the freaking house?
What do you mean?
Okay, well, let's read. All right.
Let's read
A
it.
British Columbian woman woke up to a crash and a rock on her pillow October 4th. Why was it on... But she wasn't... Left a hole on her roof. Hamilton and police determined that it was a meteor spotted earlier in the sky. Her insurance company will now determine whether space debris is covered.
Oh my gosh.
This can't be real. A Canadian woman narrowly avoided disaster when a meteorite crashed through her roof and landed on the pillow next to her as she slept. What? This would be... What?
What?
Her roof must have slowed it down so much. I just jumped up and turned over in a light. I couldn't figure out what the heck had happened. But it'd be so hot, though, wouldn't it?
Well, it already burned up so much.
Yeah, but it still should be very hot. And I saw a rock on her pillow next to her where she... I don't believe this.
Why? Then what else would it be?
A rock from something else. Or these are fake. My point is, it's a meteorite. It should be on fire, right?
No.
Once they hit the lower atmosphere, they're done. They're just lumps of rock. But shouldn't it still be warm?
Because it's probably hot to the touch. Because I've heard about stories about I don't know if someone got hit by a meteorite, or if they literally
That is extremely unlucky.
or if they saw it hit like a car or something. But people have seen meteorites come down, and I mean, you can't explain what else it would be.
I mean, what if she lives next to a mine and they hit a detonation and the rock got...
I'm sure they'd mention that in the article.
Or she faked it.
No.
You're gonna believe some random Canadian woman on Daily Mail had a meteorite come through her roof.
So, wait. What do you want me to look up? Are meteorites
I wasn't
hot?
asking you looking... Yeah. Small ones. Because, like, I feel like this thing should be... After landing, will not be hot. Really. However, many astronomers believe the small meteorites should be barely warm or even cool when they hit the ground. The temperature probably varies deeply on the size and... Alright, fair enough. I was wrong. They must be too small. And they can't... There's not enough air friction. Even then, my point is, this thing just... That's it. it went through a roof, and that was enough to slow it down, so it didn't like launch her off her bed.
No! Her bed is huge. Do you not know? Okay, you haven't taken a physics class. You don't know how momentum works. You need high speed. Just because you have high speed doesn't mean you have a lot of momentum. Because you don't have that much mass.
I mean, this is
She's on a bed, for crying out loud.
If I dropped that meteorite on the bed, it would shake the bed.
No, it might. No, it's not going to flip it.
Well, I'm not saying that. It would... I don't know. I just... Again, I don't...
That thing is tiny. Ain't no way that's going to flip a bed.
I'm not saying flip, but like jar it a lot more than the way she makes it sound.
It's probably made a noise that woke her up. Plus, it's a soft bed. It's hitting a bed.
Either way, I don't believe.
Do you know how impulse works?
Okay, I'm not even talking about that anymore. I just don't believe this is real.
Why?
It's Daily Mail for one thing.
So what?
I
find asteroids striking people believable.
I don't know.
They literally said there was a meteor shower. There is literally a meteor shower right now.
I suppose I don't know. It still doesn't seem plot. It just doesn't.
It's plausible.
The odds just seem very low.
Well, yeah, that's why it made the news.
It made Daily Mail.
Okay, fine. I pull up another article then.
Canadian woman.
No, let's wakes up to. Let's see what this does.
There's Daily Mail, Space.com. That's even Alabama.
Yeah, go to news.
National Geographic.
Well, this is just go to news.
Same article. Nope.
No one else talks about this.
Nope. Like I said, I don't think it's real. It made just that. What? No Canadian news picked it up. The Daily Mail and the UK picked it up. I just
yeah. People in the US don't care about Canada.
Yeah, but there should be Canadian news.
Let's do.
We get freaking 9/11 stuff looked up.
Pillow.
Daily Mail. Nothing.
Oh, maybe you have a point now. All right. I'll go plausible, not confirmed. It's plausible. But because nothing else is popping up. Yeah, I will not confirm.
Yeah.
It is also, but it's plausible.
I mean, either way, this is pretty funny.
It was also 6 hours ago.
Oh, true.
All right, give it some time.
The UK though.
Well, Canada and the UK, they're like synced.
You realize what time it was? 8 hours, 6 hours goes in the UK.
No, I'm just saying that. No, not that. Canada uses metric. UK uses metric. They're like brothers. Ain't nobody cares.
The UK barely uses metric. They're worse than the US for stuff.
Oh, are you talking about like their pound?
Yes.
I don't think that's average though, because a lot of YouTubers from the UK still use kilograms.
Yeah, but like there's still stuff measured there.
I think the stone is like the boomers.
Yeah, probably.
I think because they are on metric, and so all the Zoomers.
Although, didn't you hear they were talking about switching back to the imperial system?
Why? Just because of Brexit or what?
Yep. Just because they left the EU.
Just because of Brexit.
Hey, we can do we can do what we want now. And so hey, let's switch.
Well, I knew that they didn't want to use the euro, but they don't want to use the same measurement. For crying out loud.
Actually, a lot of people are complaining that Celsius is used for everything, and it's really.
What's the problem?
Because there's your UK people. This is on Twitter. There was a bunch of UK people being like, the Fahrenheit just makes more sense.
What is that green?
Oh, it's nothing. You won't see that.
Oh.
It's just telling me how many pixels from that side, how many pixels from the bottom this is.
Oh. Well, what I do like about Fahrenheit, though, is that you have more degrees to talk about. So like a 1 degree change in Fahrenheit, you don't notice that. But a 1 degree change in Celsius, what is that? 9/5? That's almost 2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
So I mean, 2 degrees Fahrenheit, you still don't really notice.
Unless it's body
I guess it's
temperature.
not really that noticeable, but it quickly goes up because think about this: 0 degrees Celsius is cold. Okay.
Yeah.
32. Okay, 30. That's basically that's 32 degrees Fahrenheit. That's cold. Let's go 20 degrees. 20 degrees Celsius is a nice day. That's about 70 degrees outside.
20 degrees Fahrenheit. Well,
20?
I'd say, well, it's 70 degrees.
What?
Oh, 20 degrees from
Hang
zero?
on, hang on. Let me talk. Let me explain where I'm getting at. Okay. So 0 degrees Celsius is cold. It's freaking cold. It's freezing.
It's only freezing.
Okay. Now let's go up 20 degrees. 20 degrees Celsius is a nice day. That's
Yeah.
that's like 70 degrees out. That's like what we would call 70 degrees. That's just shorts and t-shirts weather. Okay? Now, I mean, if there's a breeze, maybe you get a little chilly. It's a nice day. That's 20 degrees. Fahrenheit, let's go from 32, the same 0. That's cold. Go up another 20 degrees, 52.
I'd argue 52 is still pretty nice.
52, but it's not quite shorts and t-shirts. You will still be
Well,
a little chilly.
Depends what time of year it is.
Yeah.
If it's fall 52 degrees, oh yeah, you're still wearing shorts and t-shirts. And now, if it's 52 degrees in the spring, no. I'm still too. I will.
Yeah.
I won't be prepared.
52 is still. It's.
Oh no, sorry. Opposite. Sorry. In the spring, 52 degrees is very warm because you're used to it being nothing, 0 degrees
yeah.
outside. So 52 degrees, you're like, oh my god, get me in shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
fall,
yeah,
52 degrees,
yeah.
we're like, son of a.
Yeah. My point is, 52 degrees is not at all relatable to how I would dress on a 70-degree day.
Now, if we do a 30-degree difference for Celsius and Fahrenheit, we're going to 62 degrees, which
Let's
is
do that.
very nice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then in Celsius, that's 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a
I don't think
boiling
it's
hot day.
I don't think it's quite 100. Is it?
It is.
Is it 100?
86. Oh, it's
Yeah,
not. It's
I
still
didn't think.
pretty.
I didn't think it was 100.
It's pretty warm.
Yeah. So let's do that now. All right. So 30 degrees.
Now it's a
Okay.
stupidly warm
So
day.
0 degrees, freezing. Okay. Now, depending what the weather's like, you may or may not need a winter coat. Okay.
Right.
You may or may not need a winter coat.
Depends on the wind.
But you definitely need a jacket.
Yes.
You definitely need pants. 30 degrees, you're gonna die wearing pants unless you're my brother.
oh yes. Unless you're
my
Kyle.
brother, you're going to die wearing pants.
Well, we don't know if Kyle's actually. Wow, it gives you a formula now too.
Oh yeah, it does.
That's nice. But anyways,
But now let's do Fahrenheit, okay? 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
62 degrees.
Yeah. 62 degrees. I guess it's.
It's a very, very nice day.
It's a very nice day. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We can do that. Okay. Yeah. So 32 degrees is freezing. Okay.
I could get away
It's
with
the
the same.
same as a 0.
Depending on the wind, I could still
But-
get away with the same jacket I started the day off. I
But
could end it.
yeah. But a 30-degree difference in Fahrenheit going to 62. That's a really nice day.
See, the funny thing about this whole
62
conversation.
degrees is really
You know
nice.
what the funny thing is? Most people are like, who goes through a temperature change this much in one day? We do. We go through this temperature in one day. We'll go through 100 degrees worth of temperature in one day.
So the nice part
I've
about,
seen it.
so
I've
the
experienced
nice
it.
part about Fahrenheit is that it gives you more degrees to work with. So that way, I don't know, it just
Actually,
you have
not
more
in one
numbers. You have
day.
more numbers to work with within your system.
In one day, no. But if we're talking in 1 week, we literally went from minus 22 at Fahrenheit at the beginning of the week, and by the end of the week it was 80s. That's over 100. That's 120 degrees. No, it's 100 degrees right there of difference, and it was just like, are you kidding me?
When was this?
This was I think this year, or maybe it was that. I think it might have been that 1 year where all the snow melted in one day.
Oh, yeah,
and everything
yeah, yeah.
was flooding.
I don't know if it was quite 100. I think it was like 60 degrees.
Yeah.
I do remember that. That was in March
2019.
2019. Yeah.
Because I was sitting in my physics class, and he's like, "Yeah, all the dams are busted." I'm like, "Oh, great."
No. Actually, I think I don't know if I have it on this phone. I took a video because you know the bridge over there by Bondavani?
Yep.
That was flooded.
Yeah.
I had to walk through water to get to my car because it was snow on the ground and ice. The water was still. I don't know if I don't remember if it was.
But you're in shorts and a t-shirt.
I was in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yep.
And then I walked back to my car, and I was like, "Man, it's warm. Oh, look at this! I can't walk to my car now. Freaking, I don't know if I quite got my socks wet, but it was enough to get
enough to irritate you.
Enough to just not. Yeah, I had to walk through water.
Piss you off.
It was like a puddle, but because actually,
very deep puddle.
Because the way the sidewalk is, like when it goes down, there's like a crown, and so walking next to the railing, it would have been about going mid calf, and then maybe.
Oh my god!
Maybe not that much. I just remember you could not see the bottom of the sidewalk, but then where I walked at the clear edge next to the wall, you could see the sidewalk. It was still covered with water, but you could see the sidewalk. Yeah. But you could not see the sidewalk on the other side.
Anyways, but back to the people complaining on Twitter.
It was probably ankle deep, to be honest.
Back to the people complaining on Twitter. They were like, Celsius doesn't. It's not useful for anything. Like, unless you're boiling water, it isn't useful for like people temperature. Cause 0 and 30 is not big enough of a difference.
Yeah,
Fahrenheit makes sense. If it's 0 outside, it is freaking cold. If it's 100 degrees outside, it is warm. It is very warm. Yeah. Celsius, 0 degrees Celsius is like,
Yeah.
I mean, in UK, that's pretty damn cold. For here, it's like,
I don't even know what our zero standard was. I think it was like a mixture of water and salt or something. Because when you add salt, it lowers the temperature.
It is.
Something freezes. Is that what it is?
Yep. Because there was a guy complaining about all the people complaining. Because he was like, oh, Celsius is so much better. I don't want to use some guy's weird proprietary solution of water and salt to determine how warm it is outside.
That's what 0 was.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually really cold. That was a lot of salt you added to it.
Yeah, I don't know. We made well, it might have just like a 50-50 mixture to make it like...
It's saltier than seawater, because seawater freezes at 10.
Yeah? Well, I'm saying he probably made it like a 50-50 or something, like 1-to-1 ratio. That way his results could be easily...
I don't know if you can dissolve that much salt in water.
I don't know.
Are we doing mass or
volume? It had
to
be something that was easily able to be replicated.
Okay, if we're doing mass, maybe. If we're doing volume, no way.
Yeah, I don't know. Because you need to be able to replicate your results. You can't just pick some arbitrary amount because it depends how much you add.
Yeah. Either way, Fahrenheit's much better for measuring people temperatures, especially internal body temperatures, as where Celsius is not. Celsius for measuring people temperatures. What are you, like 32 to 35 degrees is like 34, 35 is like human body temperature.
I think the only other convenient thing is that you have easy numbers to remember.
Yes.
What's so hard about remembering 32 and 212?
212 is hard to remember.
212.
0 and 100 is pretty easy.
Well, I know that, but 212 is not that hard to remember.
And
honestly... then negative 459.67, I think. That's the absolute 0.
Minus 217. It's weird. I know.
No, negative 215. Now you're gonna mess me up.
It's 217.
217.
It's 217.
For what?
Absolute 0 at Celsius.
No, 0.15. Is it? I thought it was like 215.15.
Okay, whatever. But normally in normal physics class in high school, you're doing 217. You're not doing 217.15.
Or is it 2? No.
Just do absolute 0 at
Celsius. Oh, there we go. Wait. No, I wanted absolute zero. Yeah.
That's why I said absolute zero. Anyways, well, as soon as you're done here.
Negative 273.
Oh,
You
my
messed
bad.
me up.
Well,
I was gonna come to me, and then you started saying 217. Negative 273.15. Yeah, negative 455.67.
yeesh.
Yeah.
Either way, Fahrenheit. I mean, okay, those numbers are stupid to try and figure out, especially for Fahrenheit. But like, that's the only thing is though. For Fahrenheit, it's just easier for like, oh, it's comfortable outside. We're like, oh, that's my body temperature. It's nearly 100 degrees.
Hmm?
It's nice for people. Actually, you know what? I wonder if it's not based off the freezing point of blood.
What? Oh, zero?
Yeah, because think about it.
I think it is a brine mixture.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be clever. That would be a smarter idea. A general blood is thought to behave as a saline solution of similar conditions.
This is right here, negative 2 to 3. So let's do.
That's like that's like 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
27. You said 20.
Oh, I did. Sorry, my
You
bad.
said 20.
I don't know why I was thinking that it was be that low. No, at 30. Either way. Point is, I wasn't recording. We're good.
You aren't recording?
No, I wasn't recording that.
Oh.
Where it opens up and it shows my stupid name now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that, but whatever. That's the price to pay when you have multiple Google accounts. So.
Oh, really?
Yes. Anyways, I did explore. Yeah. So. Anyways,
What's this?
that's to control the moon.
Oh, yeah.
New segment time.
Oh, the chicken.
Well, yeah, I'll have to. Let's read the comments, and I can go check the chicken. We'll pause it. You can like sit here and think of fourth segment ideas. Okay, so
Yeah.
the Red Man Buck returns. TGIF talks 78. Oh no, sorry. Can you see a new moon at night?
Maybe.
No, you can't.
Well, it depends how you define night. Because during a solar eclipse, does it get... No, it doesn't. It doesn't get dark enough to define night.
Yeah, I know. It's twilight.
Is it really twilight?
Pretty sure. I know what twilight looks like, and I'm pretty sure it's just twilight.
Because, I mean, if you just...
It's a very bright twilight, but
I think it's equivalent to twilight.
yeah.
Because I think actual twilight, the sun has to be below a certain amount of degrees below the horizon.
Anyways,
Even though the sun's up during the day.
Swagiti Swain, I don't know how to say your name, sorry. 4 years down the lane today, my mind went into a migraine thinking about this. Then it has finally struck my head, and I started surfing the internet to confirm my hypothesis. And here I am, grinning at your video in a sense of glee and support and sort of pride. And then a bunch of emojis. So basically, he was like, you shouldn't be able to see it, right? And he wasn't sure. And so he went to Google, he watched my video, and he's like, okay, yeah, so you can't see it. And he was right.
Yeah.
There you go. The Random Buck returns. TJF Talks 78. I have a question. Well, I mean, you should probably explain to the viewers. Actually, that's what we'll do. While I go check the chicken, you explain to the viewers why you weren't here last week.
Why wasn't here?
Yeah. Remember,
I had food.
you were here for about 5 minutes.
I had food. It was dinner time.
Yeah, but your roommate...
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, but you could have clocked back. Again, you can explain to them. Anyways, Ryan, they were really curious. Ryan...
Were they really?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Let me see.
I will in a minute. I'm reading. Ryan Orange commented, can you feature my comment? Your comments always get featured. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you talk on cows are different YouTubers? I don't know what that means.
Let me read that.
Can you talk on cows, our different YouTubers? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So then I ask, cows? Yes. When the next live stream? No idea. But I'm like...
Can you talk on...
Cows are different YouTube... I'm so confused.
Can you talk about...
I don't know. These damn 12-year-olds are so bad at writing. Anyways, Team Denzier commented, can't wait to join the podcast. Because once he hits 150
What does
subscribers...
that grammar even mean? Talk on cows.
You should try and be during the streams trying to read their comments.
That's
They're
what
hard.
I'll do.
They're-
While you're doing the chicken, I'll think. Talk on cows
Anyways,
about YouTubers.
I don't know. What will hurt more, hard-boiled egg or regular? Wesley Stone
Wait,
commented.
like getting hit by it? Like,
Yes.
Hard boiled.
Well, I know, but we wanted the scientific answer.
Oh, what? So you're gonna throw it at somebody?
Well,
Hey, tell me this hurts
well,
more.
that's not the video.
All right, let's get Will. Let's get
Will was with me.
Did you hard boil one and did you test it?
Hey there,
Here.
Oh, you actually did this.
YouTubers!
Yeah. Here. Anyways, I gotta keep reading. So Wesley Stone, she said the old house. So she must know. She must be a longtime viewer or something, or he maybe. Wesley could be a male name. I don't know.
It is. Oh, I don't know. I know Wesley's the guy.
I also know Wesley that's a girl.
It's unisex.
Yeah. So I mean, Wesley, he or she. I guess there must be a long-term viewer and know about the old house. Or maybe there's somebody that knows me. I don't know. But yes, it was the old house. That's how old this video is.
What video? The new moon video?
No, this video. What hurt more, hard-boiled egg or regular? I filmed this back in June. June or July.
This?
Yeah. Not the intro, but this.
Gamers, Dr. Sheep here. They
Anyways,
should be over that way.
400
Oh, you drove out there again?
Oh, either way, there's multiple gates.
we had to go to a different one because the other one was closed.
Oh. Wait, you and Will went out there?
Yeah. I need to shave.
I want to see this.
Anyways,
I haven't seen
Anyways,
I know. Let me finish the
this.
comments.
Yeah, would you
though.
hurry up?
I'm trying. You keep interrupting me. 400 subscriber special, 400 minutes. OSD 303 says, "Congrats, dude. Keep up the great content. You'll probably overtake me." He's at 512. I'm like, how am I gonna overtake you? Theoretically, I mean, if I'm growing faster, I guess we
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Beast is gonna overtake PewDiePie.
I
And
suppose.
PewDiePie had been doing videos for how many years?
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. I guess I'm at 407, so I'm closing the gap. But I don't know. And then let's go read the gaming channel comments. I thought there were comments saying "Rip Phil," but I didn't. Maybe they were.
Rip Phil.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really short story. I just haven't seen him in a while because we had different work
Oh,
schedules.
yeah. There it is. I missed it. Future Doc and Buck Projects, TGIF T78. Ryan Orange said "Rip Phil."
Phil.
Spelled it wrong. And I commented.
Is that a joke? I know it's a joke. No,
No, it's
that's
not.
funny. Rip Phil.
He legitimately spelled it wrong, and then can't
No,
wait
it's
to
a joke because PH makes PH. You just make it an F.
Yeah, I know, but he.
And he was like,
No.
And he was
Remember,
like,
this is the
Phil.
same guy with the grammar earlier. Remember?
"Oh, is it?
Yes.
Can do video on cows?
Yeah, or whatever. Our YouTubers.
Cows?
Maybe it's not cows, but no, he said it was. So I don't know.
Cows?
Anyways, let's go to the
Yes.
gaming channel. Oh, there weren't.
Wait,
any-
he wanted a video on cows? Or what was his question?
I don't. Okay,
was his
well, hold on.
question?
Let me show you the thumbnail for tomorrow's Let's Play.
What?
Do you remember that photo?
I resigned. What? Wait, what is this photo from?
It's Belle Delphine.
Oh, is it?
Remember with the
Oh.
fidget spinner?
Fidget spinner. Is it from the video?
She has a fidget spinner in her.
Oh. Wait, was this on the video?
We did it. No, it wasn't. We did a podcast,
Yeah.
and I put it as the thumbnail.
Oh, you're gonna look at the other comment.
There weren't
The
any.
cow comment.
Oh, right. Well, and I put it as the thumbnail, and YouTube got angry and was like, "Hey, change this,
Oh
and
yeah.
we're just gonna give you a default thumbnail until you do."
Yeah. That's
Well-
the default thumbnail.
No, I'm just saying that's where I first used that photo because we talked about her sticking a
Oh.
fidget spinner up her butt. Okay, Can You Talk on Cows, our different YouTubers. I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go to new scene. You guys can watch this, and you guys can discuss why I go pound chicken with a hammer.
Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another
You talk on cows. Our different YouTubers.
physics, biology, other video. I have no idea.
That was nothing. The results
You
were...
didn't discuss the results.
All right,
What is
we'll
it-
have
what
to go
kind
back.
of,
Future. Anyway.
What kind
as
of
we
what,
have no-
what is it called? Method, like the scientific method is this? Yeah, you didn't discuss your results and how you'll improve for next time.
We don't know. Damage, right, Will?
So what should we do next time? I think.
Oh,
Oh, what kind of scientist are you? I'm like, there's 2 minutes left in the video. I'm just skipping over the methodology.
okay. To be fair, you have not discussed results, and I'm skeptical whether you're going to discuss results.
Oh?
And what I should have done in the first place,
This is what you
What?
should have done. Not talking about what did happen.
we should have used a glass plate. I think that would have broke with the okay, of course would have broke with the frozen one. I'm not so sure it would have broke with the regular one, but the hard boiled, I don't know. The whole point was to figure out what is the hard boiled going to
By
cause
glass
more
plate,
damage.
I mean like a sheet of glass. Not
Oh.
my glass plates, because my glass plates, it would have to take the frozen one to break it. Because those things are thick and heavy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We have no idea.
We were
Watching the
trying
video
to
at this
see
point.
if it would
What a
hurt the
great
pork.
podcast.
Well, yeah.
It's not gonna hurt the pork. It's a soft,
I was hoping it would cut. I was hoping the frozen one would at least cut through the.
but it's a blunt.
Cut through? Oh, you want like a big old gaping hole?
No, not cut through. It would just like damage the skin in some way, but it didn't.
Listen here.
He makes fun of me. Watch.
Blunt object.
Listen here. Listen here. Listen here, you little.
Listen here.
Anyways, maybe in the future we'll redo the experiment. For the time being, I can't be bothered to buy more eggs, and
We should do this with knives.
we're gonna.
Knives?
Boiled knife.
Well, I mean, like a knife. Like, so.
That's how you kill somebody.
Hot glue it or super glue a straw to it and do it just like the egg and just slide the knife down.
What?
I'm not standing close to that. I will
Knives? What is this kid
You threw
on?
a freaking hard-boiled egg at my
Oh,
head.
you want
Oh no, he threw
a
a
hard-
hard-boiled egg at my head.
a hard-boiled knife, a frozen knife,
And a
then
regular knife. I asked him, "What's a hard-boiled knife?" And he's like, "Well, I'm like, okay, all right, shut up."
Oh, I hit mute.
From the 5 stories up.
I did.
Oh, we're talking about how he threw a hard-boiled egg at my head,
missed the thing.
and it whizzed right
You
past
threw
it.
a freaking hard-boiled egg at my head from the 5 stories up.
I did.
You didn't get that on video?
Missed, thank God.
No,
but
'cause
that would have.
I was
answered the
cleaning, and I hear this. I'm like, what the frick? And there's just an egg just like inches from me. I'm like, are you insane? He tried to kill me. There's just this boom. I'm like, what? It's just this egg.
What was his reaction? I mean, it was like, damn it, I missed.
No, he was just. I'm like, are you
Wait.
trying to kill me? It's
Did
like,
it break?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even the frozen one he threw at the ground.
Did it break?
Well, it turned into like a mushroom.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The egg didn't like fall apart and break into pieces. It like deformed. I mean, the shell went everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But the egg deformed into a mushroom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it, yeah.
the question. What causes him to doink?
Yoink.
That frozen one just. And it just like it didn't like destroy it. Just like indented it,
Yeah.
which I thought was crazy. But anyways,
I wonder if I have to get a
What is-
lot harder to get brittle.
Liquid nitrogen.
just to redo the experiment.
Next
let us
time-
know.
yeah,
Then, then we
well,
can
actually,
make
there's a
a,
cheaper way.
then we can make a brittle egg.
Actually, there's a cheaper way. We can just use acetone
Dry ice.
and dry ice.
In the meantime, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment,
Yeah,
share,
but that's
and subscribe.
Wait, no, but there's still time left.
The outro.
Oh.
Anyways, yes. So that was that video. Yeah. So our results were inconclusive, to say the least.
I still think frozen, hard-boiled, regular.
Oh yeah, that's what my theory is. But I want to see.
Because, I mean, there's literally videos of people throwing regular eggs at people. Wait, is there videos of people throwing hard-boiled eggs?
I don't want to. No, we're not doing that again. Anyways, okay. Fourth segment. I don't know. I didn't come up with one. Do you have something? What's been
No,
on your mind?
I think what he was saying is he wants you to do a video about cows, but don't do what all the other YouTubers do. Because you have actual cows, so you can just talk about cows.
While next to a cow.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to get next to a cow?
He wants you to do a video on cows.
So what? Talk
Next to
about
cows.
methane emissions
I don't know.
and then slap a cow?
He wants you to do a video on cow tipping. Yes.
The physics of
Do
cow
the-
tipping.
The physics of cow tipping.
You can't actually. I don't know. There's I never understand cow tipping because it's so hard to get close to a cow. There are some cows that just they won't let you get anywhere close to
So
them.
then how do you take them to show?
Well, those cows have to be very, very tame.
So
You also get them in a small space. Actually, no. To put at first, you have to run them through a squeeze chute, trap their head, then throw a halter on them, and then
knock them out.
well, no, you most of the time at that, so you put the halter on, and you leave the halter on them for like a few weeks, not a few weeks, but several days, and then at that point, cows are comfortable enough for you to get close to them, but like they're not comfortable enough for you to Anyways, you use a cane, you grab the thing, you trap in a small spot, and you tie them up. And then you let them sit there and pull on the rope. As long as they don't break their ears, they're okay. You can do it that way, or you can get a donkey,
Donkey.
and you tie them to a donkey. And that breaks them very well.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because donkeys are stubborn.
They
Calf
don't-
starts to pull, the donkey actually will bite the calf. Or
Are you
kick at
serious?
it. The donkey, in survival craft how stubborn donkeys were in there.
Yeah.
That is true. Donkeys are actually stubborn, and they make.
Cow pulls on donkey. Donkey. Like, well, I want to cuss.
You
Donkey-
damn slut! Yeehaw!
You damn slut. Get the hell over here.
Yeehaw!
Neehaw. Neehaw.
Well, yeah. So yeah,
Wait,
people will
did you-
pay top dollar for
Wait,
breaking
did you use a
donkeys.
donkey?
No, we never did.
Oh.
We know people that do,
Oh.
just
Yeehaw.
because they're trying to break a bunch of calves.
You damn slut. Get the hell over here.
My dad's just like, I just need to put the halter on them and call it good.
How close do you tie the donkey to the cow?
I don't know. Not that they're pretty close.
Like, do you keep them neck and neck like they're basically buddy-buddy?
Yeah, pretty much. Like however long the halter is, really.
Wait, do cows sleep standing up?
No.
They sit?
Yeah, they lay down.
Do donkeys sit?
Yeah. They're not
Is it-
giraffes.
Horses?
Horses
I
sleep standing
thought it was an animal. Yeah, I think it's horses. Cause
Horses and giraffes.
because they sit, they have so much body weight, it'll cut off the circulation to their legs.
Yes. Okay. Are we just gonna talk about cows now? Is that what this is?
I don't know.
What is the fourth segment?
I told you. I figured out what the topic was. What he was talking about. He wants you to do a video on cows.
Well, okay, but like, what is he? I still don't understand.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, the
maybe-
fourth segment we could talk about. Oh, did you have any questions for your Bortle video?
Oh, I completed the script. It's done.
Oh, it's all done.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you can look at it if you want. Excuse the grammar. I never read stuff over until I start actually doing it. That's how I did my essays too. But again, though, I only ever had one teacher complain about grammar,
Yeah.
and just English wasn't even your first language. That's what pissed me off. I'm like, English isn't even your first language. Shut up!
Yes. Yes.
Just like, shut up. I wrote this in 48 hours. All right. Just be thankful I turned it in. So yeah, it's 3 pages long.
Oh my.
So it did actually get quite a bit of stuff written about it.
Read about it later. Wait, I have access to this?
Yeah.
This shared with me?
You have access to the script. You've always had access.
Let's share. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's shared with two. Oh, and so does Kyle.
Yeah. Everybody has access to this.
Except Will. You only
Well,
shared it to 2 people.
Okay, honestly, I think we've ousted Will at this point because the man.
A man tried to kill you.
Well, no, but like that was the last video we've ever had Will with, for anything.
When was that filmed?
Like June.
June.
Well, he hasn't been on a podcast. He hasn't. He hasn't done anything.
Haven't
Yeah,
done anything.
When was the last time you even talked to the man?
See, this is why I say the day we get monetized. Oh no! First, you got to pay yourself back. The day that you start handing out paychecks is the day that we need to sit down. And I said we need to the rate, how much you get paid, is dictated by the percentage of contribution you made to a video. So you get paid by the video, and how much contribution you made to a video. So like if I don't do anything for a video, I don't get paid.
Well,
as should be.
Well, I mean. Well, yes, but like that's gonna kind of confusing because they just kind of give you ad revenue checks. They don't tell you per video. You just get a check for like
a month. So you get a check for the month. Well, so I guess we could do like how many videos we did.
How much contribution did you do this month?
Yeah. How much contribution? Yeah, we'll have to do contribution a month.
Considering that you're literally in every single podcast except for last week's.
Yeah. Well, so you cut a little bit out.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be getting well over 50%. You'll be getting probably closer to 25, maybe more. Honestly, right now.
Oh, I thought we were gonna keep it 50%, and then Kyle and I and Will share
the last 50%.
Well, we could do that, or I was thinking, then you figure out some way to put like 10% or whatever back into the videos, because you should keep like 10%.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's all math.
Yeah, because I was thinking, you take 50, or however much you feel you deserve, and then
100.
I feel like 10% or 10% or whatever, 10% or whatever back into the channel.
Oh yeah.
And then the remainder percentage is what we would share.
So I learned something. 25% in the state of Nebraska, anyways, is enough for is the bare minimum percentage for voting interest.
For voting interest.
So if you have 25% in a company, you have to be able to vote. So remember when we said we gave you like 25, 26?
Yeah.
That gave you voting interest, not controlling interest, voting interest though.
So you would want to make me 24 then, or would you still allow me to vote then?
No, at this point, you get. At this point, I think it's a more of a 90%, 10% split. You and I are splitting 90%. They're getting whatever the hell's left.
Oh yeah, they get
maybe a 95.
They get the pennies on the dollar.
Maybe a 95, honestly. Yeah, I mean
those two don't do anything.
Yeah, you'll get like 40. I'll get 50. That's about it.
I guess Will did write an episode once.
One episode. He hasn't done anything since. We haven't used him for anything. He was supposed to help me with a stupid bed.
Yeah. How much have you figured out how much you need to make before you can start doing paychecks?
It's a lot more than what Buck makes currently.
Oh, really?
I'm not gonna say what he makes right now because obviously it's his.
Don't say yeah.
But you can't survive off that. What he makes.
I thought he said he can pay rent.
That's it.
Oh. Oh, is that his only? Does he have another job?
No, another YouTuber pays him to make videos.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
And he actually makes more than me per week because of that.
Oh.
But again, I'll get into that after the podcast.
Yeah, sure.
Because I sure he doesn't want us discussing that.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I mean, no. So like, we need hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's a view thing. Like,
yeah, you need views.
I mean, it depends.
Which means you need to make clickbaity titles so people click on them.
Well,
who cares if they don't watch?
Did you see tomorrow's video title for the Let's Play?
Yeah. So
if that doesn't get people to click, I don't know what will.
All I'm saying is that
the Minecraft video says resizing holes.
All you need is just a whole bunch of people to click on it because you're bound to find someone who will watch the video
Oh,
out.
but thumbnails are just as powerful. Because remember the Belle Delphine one? It got like 40 views in like a few hours before YouTube took down the thumbnail.
Really?
Yes. It was
Ah.
doing so well, then YouTube took down the thumbnail, and its progress just boop, just stopped, and it got like 1 view after that.
So maybe so I think we should still do Belle Delphine just to get a whole bunch of videos flowing to
Well,
the
no,
channel.
but see, it was relevant at the time.
Oh, it was.
She was relevant because she was still a pretty big thing, and everybody's like, "Oh, what's she doing next?" She had a fidget spinner butt plug.
What's she doing now?
I have no idea. We haven't heard from her since she did her porno in December of last year.
Oh,
We haven't heard from her since. It's gonna be a year, I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even hear anything during the OnlyFans crisis either. That was crazy. I didn't.
Is this plagiarized?
No.
That's like the same sentence I see in every single like article about the Bortle scale.
No, actually. I mean, based on
Johnny Bortle,
no.
Sky and Space, Sky and Telescope magazine,
like, okay,
February 2001.
See, that's the irritating part. When professors are just like, "Well, you got to quote that." I'm like, I didn't quote that. These are like 5 different paragraphs, 5 different sentences. There's Johnny Bortle, creator of the Bortle scale. That is not. Nowhere does it ever say he
Okay,
created the Bortle scale.
Yeah.
Is an amateur astronomer. Johnny Bortle's an amateur. Yeah, that's a plagiarized sentence, but obviously I broke it up, so it's not. Who first published the scale in Sky and Telescope magazine, February 21st, 2001. Those are 3 different sentences right there.
Yeah, yeah.
So when somebody's like, "Oh, that sounds plagiarized," that's because I'm a good writer.
No, it sounds plagiarized because there's a whole lot of facts in there.
Yeah.
You have a name, a whole bunch of, you have events, and then you have all these other little facts. Bortle scale, Sky and Space,
Oh yeah.
Sky and Telescope
And so
magazine.
I've been told that this isn't a paper, so I don't even bother. I just post everything at the bottom and say, "Read the damn links," because like nobody wants to hear every 5 seconds. Wikipedia page 1 5. No one wants to hear that.
yeah.
Nobody wants to hear that every damn sentence because almost every sentence is a
But
fact.
that's how you're supposed to type. And I don't,
in papers,
which is
yes.
why I like Chicago. Because Chicago style is like Wikipedia. I just put a little number there.
That sounds nice.
I
like
think
that.
I think it's Chicago.
Yeah, but
'cause-
then nobody lets you write in Chicago.
Yeah, well, Wikipedia does.
Well, yeah, it's Wikipedia, but nobody likes Wikipedia except you and I.
Because what I'm saying is that literally I just put a little number there, and so you can just keep reading the sentence, ignore the number, and they're like, oh, maybe I want to know more about this or like where that was come. Oh, now there's a number.
I
there.
don't even bother to check YouTube, Wikipedia sources. Just like I did this time, I was just curious. They
For
were
my,
literally all the sources that came right after him.
For my
So I was
physics,
just like, why?
for my physics papers, I used Wikipedia. But what I did,
You cited the sources Wikipedia used instead of
yeah.
Wikipedia.
So I went. So whenever I found like interesting facts, like I want to use this in my paper, I found the source that they got that from, and I used their source. But also, I'd read the actual source because maybe there was additional information in that source to use my paper. So I got my sources not from Google, but from Wikipedia.
You know what's like the hardest facts to find?
What?
The sizes, densities, and that kind of crap of bullets and speeds, because every single website tells something different, and
Yeah.
or they don't just say anything at all. They give you a muzzle velocity of this. I'm like, that doesn't answer the question. Well, okay, great, muzzle velocity, fantastic. Okay, that's useful. All right, I want to know the density. What is it made of? And there's no straightforward answers. I'm like, okay, what's the mass? There's no straightforward answer. Because I need to calculate kinetic energy, so I need to know the mass. Because all these NASA...
What was this for?
Space debris. Because every NASA article is always
debris.
just like, oh yeah, it's like a 50 caliber bullet. It's more powerful than a 50 caliber bullet. But how powerful is it? You can't just say it is and not tell me what it is.
Yeah. Well, they can because they don't expect the average person to think anything about it.
But I'm writing a stupid college essay that is my damn thesis. I need to have these sites.
Is it really a thesis?
I know.
How do they define thesis?
It was a policy analyst analysis.
Was your capstone?
Yeah.
Because
Some capstones require an actual thesis
because I didn't know if a thesis
or a
just,
capstone project.
I didn't know if a thesis just meant the final paper you write for your for your capstone. Because if so, then I have a thesis. But technically, I never wrote a quote unquote thesis because I thought that was for PhDs,
Yeah, masters.
masters.
Right.
Except physics doesn't have a master's program.
Well, at the university.
You go straight to PhD.
No, what's wrong with that?
No, I'm just saying that's what you do.
Yeah. I don't even know what the point of even getting your master's is. Just go straight for the PhD.
Well, I mean, there is a sense of overqualification.
I don't care. If I'm gonna subject myself to years of more torture, I want people to call me doctor. Damn it.
What?
If I'm gonna subject myself to torture, I want the recognition of not just being, because nobody's gonna call you master.
Master.
If I want to be called master, I'll go to the freaking dojo, spend the next 20 years on becoming a kung fu master, and then I can start my own dojo and people will call me master. Or I just make up my own martial arts and train people and then people call me master. Or I can just get a prostitute. Either way, there are much simpler means of being called master.
Sheep jitsu.
Sheep ninja.
Sheep jitsu. My name is Master Ninja Doc. Wait. Yeah, you have all these titles. Master Ninja Doc.
Doctor. Well, you wouldn't even have master. You'd just be doctor.
No, but you're like a sensei, so you're master.
Oh.
Master Sensei Doc.
Okay. That's an interesting question.
Well, what the hell are you saying?
Interesting question. Would you want to be, so as a sensei, would you want to be called, if you have a PhD for whatever reason, I don't know, if you're a sensei, you have a PhD, I have questions. But maybe it's a PhD in entrepreneurship, which is what I would get, because it's probably the easiest. I saw a hippie get it, so if a hippie can do it, I can do it. That was my logic. I'm like, if that guy can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
I thought he quit the university, but apparently he got another job at the university. So
UNO?
yeah. So
This is a real story?
oh yeah. So for how much slack he gave on his last thing, saying I'm not working for the university.
How did you
anymore.
find out about this guy? Your advisor?
No one. I was just like, oh, there's an entrepreneurship class. I'll take it.
But how do you know about this hippie who got a doctorate?
Oh, see, I later on talked to my mentor. This is like last week. Mentor was like, oh, there is a hippie in there. I'm like, he still works here? He's like, well, yeah. I'm like, oh, I thought he was trying to find a different job somewhere else, but I guess the university wanted him to keep doing research here.
Oh.
Fair enough. But then I was just like, okay, the hippie, all right.
Go on. The interesting question I brought up
What?
about Master Sensei Doc.
Oh, right. So, okay. If you're a sensei, commenters, if you're a sensei with a PhD, for whatever reason, would you rather be called sensei, master, or doctor? As a sensei, if I would want to be called doctor. I don't care if I'm the master, sensei, whatever. I want to be called doctor because that one's a little more, in my opinion, that's like, okay, there's two different ones. One is I spent thousands of dollars, years, days, months of my life staring at text and then writing about said text.
Yeah.
Just to write a 100-page paper on, I don't know, entrepreneurship in the Midwest. Just so I can get a piece of paper that says doctor.
Yeah.
As for the other one is, I had to wrestle with a sweaty guy for like 3 minutes to be called a master.
Yeah.
I think one of those is a little more, prestigious. Then again, the senses and the thing like,
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
hard
god,
work
it's
to
not
get-
just 3 minutes, it's just body training, blah, 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 blah,
It's
blah,
hard
blah.
work to get to a black belt
Right. But at the same
or
time,
whatever it is.
any schmuck can just go start a sensei. A dojo.
A dojo.
It's just a business. Whether or not you're teaching real stuff, they're paying $75.95 a month for you. So I mean, you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Or I mean, maybe for like a half a year, $75.95. Yeah, maybe it's. Well, I mean, honestly, so you have a class of like 10, and they're paying. You can make a lot of money as a sensei,
Yeah.
especially if you charge $75, $95 a month. Could you imagine? 75? You have like 10 people, all right, and that's like a 1-hour session. Maybe like
So
a few times a week.
$750 a month. That's not gonna pay the bills.
No. But that's one class.
Oh.
You could do class all day long.
Mm.
You could have 100 students. $7,500 a month.
Yeah.
That's a good amount of money, wouldn't you say?
Decent amount, yeah.
Decent.
Some money.
That's like 100. I think it's about 100, maybe. Hold on. We'll do the math here. Hold on. We'll do the math.
75,000 times 12.
No, it's not 75,000. It's 7,500.
Oh.
It's about it's $90,000 a year.
Well, you do also have to pay rent for the business.
Yeah, and tax. But like, obviously, 100 students is probably pretty low.
I don't know, maybe. Well, if it is too low, then you raise your rate.
Yep, pretty much.
Next thing you know, one person paying $7,500.
Supply and demand, baby. Supply and demand. Economics.
Hey, if you bring a friend, I can cut the price in half.
Hey, remember the yes. That's literally how
That's
production
how it works. Hey, bring your friend, I'll cut that
So
price
you
in half.
spend $1 million on a prototype. Somebody wants to buy but only one person wants to buy it. Well, they're going to spend $1 million to buy that prototype.
Yeah.
Say 2 people. Okay, now it's $500,000. Okay, now say 3 people. Okay, so on and so forth. And then at some point, there's a bottom end to it. It's called,
It's called 7.8 billion people want to buy it. That comes out to what?
$1 trillion. And you're the richest man in the freaking world.
Is it done?
Oh, no, I forgot to put it in.
What? So it hasn't been cooking?
30 minutes. We're about done with the podcast. Anyway. No, okay, so yeah, I mean that's So then remember I'm the doctor. I'm like, yeah, I have a doctorate in economics. So yeah, this is how this works.
Yeah. This is how this works. All right. So
I mean, truth be told,
So the guy who invented the toaster, he didn't know if anyone would buy it. So he charged some guy $1 million. He's like, this is a good idea. I think I have a buddy who wants to buy this. All right, I'll cut the price in half for you if you can get him to buy it. $500,000. You got a deal.
Okay, yeah, but this isn't the
Next
age
thing
of,
you know, anyone can walk into Walmart and buy one off the shelf for like $8.
It's a little more than that, but yeah. But I mean, that's in the age of mechanization. Back in the day, it was still like $1 million.
$1 million.
It's still gonna cost because I gotta build this thing.
I gotta build another one for your friend. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
$1 million for one, but what are you two gonna share it? No.
Depends what we're buying.
Well, see, yeah. See, with the dojo, you share the service. You teach one class, and they all take away from it. With the product, you don't. Every person doesn't share the one toaster.
And yeah, I'm saying
you don't have 8 billion people sharing one toaster. No, you have to make 7.8 billion of them, which means each one you have to sell for $1 million.
I'm curious. All right. I'm actually curious. Kung Fu lessons. How do you spell Kung Fu?
Kung. Yeah, there you go. Fu.
Near me. All right, but how much are their rates?
You go to the website. Oh, of course they don't have a website.
Oh, okay. Master Lee's
Oh, there you go. Click that.
free ammo. Okay, yep. No, I want to know your actual rates though.
Wait, click start trial.
I don't want to start a trial.
Let's see what it does.
No, I don't want.
Then click members.
Members.
Oh.
That's not okay. All right, let's go somewhere else. Maybe somebody else. Shotori, something, whatever.
They don't have a website.
Are you kidding? How do you not have a website for your business in 2021? Oh,
That's
here
not
we
like-
go. This one actually has some reviews. What the?
All right, go to the website.
Where?
I'm gonna scroll up.
Website.
Yeah, there you go.
This is a Facebook page.
Oh, what is book now?
No.
How much does it cost to book? You can exit out of it. Just click.
I pushed book.
It's loading. Scroll up.
You would think they would have their rates.
Scroll down. They should. About.
No, no rates. You would think kung fu places have rates, but they don't.
All right.
I'm getting angry.
Let me type.
Average kung fu lesson rates. I don't know. Maybe we're looking up kung fu wrong. Maybe we're taekwondo.
Taekwondo. I mean, it shouldn't matter.
Alright, just scroll down. 10 basic. Lesson 1. My first kung fu training. Oh, here we go. Online and free. Oh, online and free. Okay, so
I
you
don't
can just
want
learn kung fu.
free.
That's the problem now. I think most of these places died because of Corona and everything's gone online. Grand opening weekend. This is a brand new business.
Reviews. Is someone saying the reviews? Is it cheap?
Nope, nothing. Cool.
Services.
Services. Nothing.
Free.
Free.
Varies.
Varies.
Thanks. How much does it vary
It
by?
could, like we said, it depends, you know? It could be $7,500 per lesson if only one person's interested.
Yeah, it varies. All right, let's go back.
Anyways,
Oh wait, actually, there is a place in Lincoln. It's called.
this is the end of the podcast. We're just going to figure out how much Kung Fu lessons cost, and then we can figure out, you know, how much...
Yeah,
Jiu-jitsu.
I've been there.
Right, how much were they charging?
I don't know. It's a free class. All programs. All right, are we youth? Oh, wait, can I not click on these?
Nope, those are just times.
Oh, I was hoping these were links.
But look how many classes there are.
Oh yeah, he's making some money. Well, obviously he's open. He has to be making money.
Shop.
More.
No, shop.
Shop. Sponsorship. What is this?
I'm guessing this is how this works.
So what is it? What?
I'm assuming it's a subscription to how long. Thank you for your interest in supporting our Jiu-Jitsu Journey program. So yeah, it's free.
So you pay $5 just to help out, and then
So it is free.
The $200 one.
Yeah, so you're just giving money. So it's free.
No. They did charge though, because they gave me like 3 free lessons to try it out. And then if I was interested in actually participating and getting lessons, I think it was like $200 some a month or something. But I think that was like, but they also give you this.
Yeah, but that's a $95.
Because you cannot wear street clothes on their mats. They have extras. They have spares that they change into.
Again.
But they have to. But you have to buy these.
Again, $200 a month. Look how many lessons they have, and they're asking for people to pay them.
Yeah.
So clearly they're not.
Oh, and
making
you can
it.
get private lessons.
Oh my god. So yeah, pretty much you're yeah. So kids, like I said, why did we? Oh, I remember how we got in the.
Yeah,
Kung
so you
Fu.
can just donate if you want.
I'll pass.
Why? You don't want people to donate?
I don't want to donate.
Oh no! But I'm saying, but your company, you can have an option to have people donate.
There's always an option for donating.
We're always looking for money.
People want to give money to my random business? Fair enough. Go right on ahead.
You know, they actually have that for YouTube. It's called a Patreon.
Or they actually just have a donate link and you just give them money.
Oh yeah. Why don't we have that set up?
Some people have questioned if we could just add a donate link.
Yeah,
And
can
I
we
said
just add
we
it?
can theoretically, but it's just like I don't want to take some 12-year-old's $2. Plus, now I gotta figure out how to tax $2.
I thought you don't have to tax it unless it's over 1,500 because it's not like.
Well, apparently with the new tax laws that it might come out, I don't think there's any way to hide that.
Because I thought if it was over 1,500, it's no longer a gift, and so you have to.
Maybe. I don't know. Point is, did you hear about the new tax laws they're working on?
No.
So they want access to every single American's bank accounts.
What?
So they can track where money's coming from. So, when you paid me for the trip,
Yep.
that would be considered income.
And they have to tax that?
They want to tax that.
Everything?
Yep. So my grandma gave me $20. If I put that in my bank account, they're going to want to know where that $20 every week's coming from. And they're going to want tax.
So just don't put it in the bank account.
That's the thing.
Next thing you know...
The whole point is to crack down on laundering and to crack down on billionaires getting crap tons of money because they just dump into a bank account but never report it.
Yeah, because I do know it's like... Well, there's also another thing. Oh, no, that's for sending money. For, you can do money orders.
I know.
Yeah.
I work at a bank.
And the money order limit is $1,900. It's under $2,000. So what people do is they do a money order through Western Union for $1,999.99.
So what now the crazy thing is,
and they would do that like every
guess
single month or whatever.
Well, okay. So there is a set dollar a minute, 10,000, that if somebody is getting $10,000, supposedly 10,000, give or take. Not giving the actual number. It's 10,000. Anyways, if somebody wants that, they get put on the list.
For what?
For, hey, you might be money laundering. We're going to take a look into this.
Oh, if they want... Oh, if they're like a request?
So banks, or my specific bank, is like, oh, you're doing $10,000 transactions in cash. We want to know why.
Oh, so you
so
can't...
they launch an investigation.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you can't just drop 10 grand in cash.
Yeah. They're also adjusting it. Well, now they're adjusting it to $3,000.
Oh, really?
Which is going to be really irritating because I have lots of people that come in and ask for well over $3,000 in cash. Or they drop in well over $3,000 in cash. This is deposits, too. Which is really irritating.
In cash?
Or checks, anything.
How do they have $3,000 in cash?
Businesses.
Oh.
We have a lot of businesses that come in and they're dumping well over $3,000 in deposits on checks.
Yeah.
Now they want
they want to tax.
No. This isn't the government now. This is just the bank itself. But the point is, the government.
So is there gonna be additional tax on our paychecks?
No. He says he will. Biden says he will never raise taxes for the middle income and low income people.
Oh.
Only high income. We are not high income, not yet, anyways. However, depending on how much extra cash you're sweeping in from other places, and you're not reporting it, if they see that and it meets whatever threshold, but again, there's a lot of backlash. Ricketts is coming out and he's like, don't vote for this. I don't want them to vote for it. Okay, yeah, I want you to crack down on billionaires, but at the same time, I don't want to have to report the $10 somebody gave me on Venmo because I bought them a pizza.
Yeah, we're not Venmo. No, we got.
Okay. Anyways,
I want that word to be allowed.
it won't be allowed.
I want that word
Just
to be
because
allowed.
it irritates you. So now, when somebody,
It's like. My pizza's getting taxed.
Yeah. It's gonna get really annoying.
Yeah.
No, the tax.
Oh, that too.
Yeah. So I don't think it's gonna pass. I think it's just a bargaining chip that Biden's using. But if it does, I work at a bank, and I'm gonna be telling people to not open accounts. There's gonna be a lot of accounts get closed at the bank.
You're gonna lose your job.
Probably.
You're telling people to go elsewhere.
Well, there won't be anybody coming to the bank to make deposits. Everyone's gonna get rid of their accounts.
So next thing.
So anybody that's anybody that cares.
So we'll just be doing everything in cash. That'll just make problems worse.
Yeah, now you're gonna get mugged.
I'll just take my paychecks and everything in cash.
Yeah.
And just never report anything. I have no income. And the government's not going to crack down on me because what do they care about some...
Well, no, they get curious.
No.
The government wants to know why
They're
you're
going to
not
crack
earning
down on some other Joe Schmo that has millions of dollars running around, not some guy who can barely
money.
afford rent.
But the thing is that you can't pay for rent anymore.
Why?
Because you have to give them your tax ID, which lets the IRS know, hey, you're paying rent. So then when the
I
IRS
hand them in cash. And so
doesn't matter. Your name's on the lease. The IRS knows. And the IRS knows. Remember how the IRS knows how much you should pay how much you should be paying in taxes?
Yeah.
But they won't tell you because they want you to figure that out. Just so that if you screw up, they can charge you millions of dollars in bad taxes.
Oh,
So they know.
So taxes are like a test.
Oh yeah.
And if you fail the test,
You go to prison.
Let me tell you, filling out a tax form is not a test you want to fail.
Oh, I know. That's why you pay a guy. And that guy.
And you basically are paying someone to do your homework.
The thing is, though, if that guy fails, I can sue him and make back all the money the IRS wanted from me.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of an accountant.
But why does homework not work like that? Hey, you missed that problem. I'm going to sue you.
Well, no. Back in the day, you just beat them up.
Oh, yeah, you had a duel.
Oh.
You had a duel.
I don't think there was enough homework back then for rich kids that they were going out and dueling.
You had a duel. Oh, yeah, because they just kill all the smart guys. And now, next thing you know, we're running around with an idiocracy world.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
I have not seen Idiocracy.
You need to. It's a good movie.
So I've been told. But anyways, the point is...
Really? By multiple people?
Yes, actually. My old manager at Menards.
Yeah, you need to watch it. It's a hoot.
Anyways, the point is... cows, kung fu, and money. That's just... How the... What?
Your title is Can Cows Do Kung Fu?
Can cows do kung fu to fight off the IRS?
No. The title is Can We Tax Cows Doing Kung Fu? That is the title.
There you go.
Write that down. That is a legit title.
Give me a pen.
Can We Tax Cows Doing Kung Fu?
Part 4, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll be the name of it. Yeah.
I love it when it does that. Can we tax cows doing...
Oh, you need to get that SpongeBob clip as a soundbite. It's like, write that down.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to remember that.
Write that down. A minute-long drum roll.
Yeah. Sometimes it's the big build-up.
Bruh.
Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcast every other Friday, 11 a.m. such time. And good night.
Good night.